soul. Got clout, got hoes. Trayvon, I'm the GOAT. Daquan, you a hoe. Your baby mama a swallower. You had a pimp for your follower. We do not pay for no followers. Big pimpin' with my collar up. Who got the coat? I got the coat. Who got the coat? I got the coat. She want the coat. I got the coat. Go to my neck. Go to my...
How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about Riverdale Season 2 and be giving my thoughts on what I thought of the season. Alright, so I have very mixed feelings with this season. It's not awful, though they did some very questionable things that I did not enjoy. Spoiler warning. First off, I'll get that out of the way, but they did many things that I did not particularly enjoy, and let's just get into it. Jughead's fake death. Now, they kind of screwed themselves with this, because if you did a fake out, which they did, that looks dumb, and it is. And if you actually killed him, you also screwed yourself, because why'd you kill Jughead? There was no need for that. And really, there was no need for that fake out death to happen. And that's the issue I have with this. It was just to pull at the fans' heartstrings and, you know, kind of make all the little fangirls cry. And it didn't work. It just did not work. It had no substance to the story whatsoever. It just did not. And yeah, it was a dumb move. That's the big issue I had, because episode 21 of this season was fantastic and probably is the best episode of Riverdale ever. And I got some series Flash Season 3 vibes, because if you guys remember the penultimate episode with Season 3 of The Flash, it appeared that Iris died. And, you know, they have that dramatic scene where Barry's running and starts playing the music, and I just love that entire episode. It's a great scene, great episode. And then they just ruin it. They completely ruin it with the finale. And, yeah, with Flash 3... Oh, nope, psych, it's HR. Oh, wow, cool. Yeah, cool, that's great. It's like, with this season, Jughead's not dead. Oh, okay, thanks. Listen, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Jughead's character. Though, that whole fake out death was just stupid. Now, I kind of want to talk about the Black Hood stuff, because that's another big point in this season. The first 9 episodes, we're trying to solve the mystery of who the Black Hood is, and I believe it's episode 9, right, where they actually find out that it's Mr. Svensson, the janitor or whatever. And I didn't know how I felt about that, but then I kind of was like, okay, interesting, I don't know where they're going to go from here. And I must admit, the first... take a few out of the first half, because there was some questionable episodes in that first half, but the first 9 episodes overall were pretty damn decent, and I actually enjoyed it. With the red circle, I thought that was pretty cool. Everything they did, I thought it was actually pretty nice. And then coming back, there's a bit of a dip with episode, I don't know, roughly 10 to 17-ish. Wait, what was the musical episode? Because that was the episode where the Black Hood was... I think it was episode 18. So, around... There might have been a few good episodes in between, but around episodes 10 to 18, those episodes were pretty awful. I was like, what is up with Riverdale? And that musical episode by itself actually sucks. I don't like musicals. I don't. Just get over it. And everything they did with that, I was just kind of like, oh, this is kind of cringy. I don't like musicals. They make no sense. I don't get it. And then at the end, they show Midge. She's dead, blah, blah, blah. Black Hood's still alive. And at first, I was like, okay, that's kind of stupid, because we already found out who the Black Hood was. And while I didn't really feel okay with who the Black Hood actually was, Mr. Svensson, I was just kind of like, this is just really stupid. They knew, like, I feel like the writers are like, oh, well, the people, you know, our fans really liked the Black Hood, so let's bring him back. And, you know, the way they did it, it was so good. It was actually really great. the way as the story unfolded, because originally I was just kind of like, well, this is just dumb. It's just a reiteration of it, and they're just going back to square one, which is why I don't like when shows have like 20-something episodes in their season, because it's not a tight story, and there's just a bunch of loopholes and a bunch of just redoing stuff over and over again. And that was the issue I thought Riverdale was going into. Now, this doesn't fix the episodes 10 to 18 mark, because those episodes, in my opinion, weren't the best. Some might have been decent, and there obviously are probably some good moments in between those episodes, but by himself, I didn't really care for them too much. And then going into Midge's death and the Black Hoods coming back, last 4 episodes of the season were pretty good, and I actually really enjoyed them. Well, sorry, last 3 episodes of the season, because the finale, while I just got done watching the finale was okay. It was okay, but the Jughead shit they pulled was dumb, and that's all I'll say. But the other stuff in the finale was relatively decent and okay. I didn't, I wasn't hating on it. The stuff with Hiram and Archie, I think that's an interesting dynamic moving forward with season 3. But anyway, kind of got off a little off track there. The last 3 episodes, not exactly last, but you know what I mean. 19, 20, 21. Those episodes were pretty good, and I was like, the Black Hood, it's cool that he's back. I'm not gonna lie, it is cool that he's back, and I started to understand what they were doing, and they were kind of, tricking us a little, and bringing more mystery to the show. And I think that's what really helped out with the last couple episodes. Some people might want to hear my thoughts on the relationships in this season with Tony and Cheryl and blah blah blah. No. Just, we're not going there. But as a whole, what do I think about Riverdale Season 2? Is it better than the first? Probably not. I'm going to be honest, probably not. It's probably not better than Season 1. Season 1 has issues, though, I will say. Though it's probably slightly better than this season. I think so. And it has a lot to do with the Jughead, what they did with Jughead, and there's a big dip. And that's why, like I said before in this video, having 23 or 22 episodes in your season doesn't work. Sometimes it does, but there's a lot of filler, there's a lot of unneeded shit, and there's just a lot of stupid moments, and a lot of doing stuff over and over again. Repetitiveness is what happens in longer seasons. So with the 13 episode formula with Riverdale Season 1, it worked a lot better. So much better. And Riverdale Season 1 is still very great. But we're not talking about Season 1, Season 2. But yeah, like I said, Season 1 probably is a bit better than Season 2. It just is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Though, I have to be fair. I was just going to say this season's bad because I was just so angry with what they did with Jughead. And I'm a Jughead fan. I have his beanie, for Christ's sake. It's in the room behind this. And yeah, it's just, I'm a Jughead fan. He's an interesting character. But the fake outs in any circumstance is really just not cool. It's just annoying. It's just annoying, okay? I don't care. It's just annoying. So yeah. As a whole, I what would I give this a ranking of out of 10? Probably like a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because that's like a 70, right? A 70%. I'll give it that. It deserves some credit. I was going to give it like a straight up like 0 out of 10 because I just was like, what's up with this? But there were some good moments in the season. I cannot deny that. And, yeah, so it ended up as a decent season. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't even good. It was just decent. But let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I know many people are going to disagree with this video. You're wrong, but that's okay. No, but that's just my opinion. I don't hate the season. I want to get that off my chest and let you guys know that. I don't hate this season. It's just, They got some moments in this season that really just hurt it and bruised it so bad. Really bad. So, yeah. I think that's all I have to say. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Boop. Stay tuned for my Arrow Season 6 and Flash Season 4, Supergirl Season 3. What other shows are ending? All those reviews. It'll be a similar formatted video like this. I wanted to do something new, so. But yeah, thanks for watching.